In the early 2000s, McDonald's made public commitments to improve the nutritional quality of its menu, promising healthier options and reductions in harmful ingredients like trans fats. However, scrutiny soon followed, as studies revealed significant levels of trans fat in their French fries and hamburgers, with notable discrepancies between countries. These revelations sparked controversy, raising questions about the accuracy of McDonald's health claims and their adherence to public health guidelines. Legal challenges and widespread public concern underscored the importance of transparency as consumers demanded accountability from the fast food giant. The controversy highlighted the ongoing tension between corporate promises and actual nutritional practices in the industry. In the early 2000s, the fast food industry faced increasing scrutiny as public awareness of nutritional issues grew. Consumers began to question the health impact of popular menu items, prompting calls for greater transparency regarding ingredients and nutritional content. Reports highlighted significant discrepancies in the levels of unhealthy fats, such as trans fats, found in fast food products, also from McDonald's, across different countries. This period marked a turning point, as both advocacy groups and regulatory bodies pushed for clearer labeling and healthier options. The heightened concern reflected a broader shift in societal attitudes toward food quality and corporate responsibility. In the early 2000s, McDonald's made public commitments to reduce unhealthy ingredients in its menu, particularly focusing on trans fats found in items like French fries and hamburgers. Despite these promises, studies revealed significant discrepancies in trans fat levels across different countries or regions in the United States, with much higher amounts found in most of the United States compared to places like Denmark. This raised questions about the company's consistency and transparency in meeting health guidelines. McDonald's responded by gradually lowering trans fat content, reporting improvements by 2006. However, the lack of detailed documentation for certain products, such as hamburgers, made it difficult to fully assess the accuracy of their health claims during this period. Studies conducted in the early 2000s uncovered notable differences in the levels of trans fat found in McDonald's French fries across various countries. For example, a serving of fries in New York City contained about 10 grams of trans fat, which is way too high for a person's daily meal and can bear dangers within time, while the same item in Hungary had roughly 4 grams, and in Denmark, only 0.5 grams, which is the strict daily suggested limit. These significant discrepancies raise questions about McDonald's consistency in adhering to health guidelines internationally. The findings fueled public concern over the nutritional quality and health changes of fast food and prompted calls for greater transparency from the company regarding its ingredients and preparation methods. In the early 2000s, McDonald's French fries showed a striking variation in trans fat content depending on the country. A serving in New York City contained about 10 grams of trans fat. These differences highlight inconsistencies in how global health standards are implemented across regions. The higher levels in the United States suggest less stringent regulations compared to countries like Denmark, which had already adopted stricter guidelines. This disparity raises important questions about the responsibility of multinational companies to maintain consistent health standards worldwide. Furthermore, McDonald's didn't keep their promises to make better food, both locally and internationally. During the early 2000s, McDonald's faced mounting criticism over the trans fat content in its menu items, particularly French fries and hamburgers. In response to public concern and scientific studies highlighting high trans fat levels, the company issued statements acknowledging the issue and pledged to reduce these unhealthy fats in their products. By 2006, McDonald's reported a decrease in trans fat content in its French fries, claiming alignment with health guidelines. However, questions remained about the transparency and accuracy of their nutritional disclosures, especially regarding hamburgers, as documentation was limited. These public statements and subsequent actions reflected McDonald's efforts to address health concerns, while navigating ongoing scrutiny from both consumers and regulatory bodies. In the early 2000s, McDonald's came under intense scrutiny for the high levels of trans fat in its French fries, with studies showing significant variations across different countries. In New York City, a serving contained about 10 grams of trans fat, compared to just 0.5 grams in Denmark. This raised questions about the company's commitment to health standards and consistency. Responding to public pressure and health guidelines, McDonald's began reformulating its cooking processes. Despite McDonald's continuing reports about lowering the trans fat levels in their products, the question continues, and they've repeatedly shown us they are not as reliable as they are tasty. During the early 2000s, questions arose about the nutritional content of McDonald's hamburgers, particularly regarding trans fat levels. Unlike the company's French fries, which were subject to public scrutiny and documented reductions in trans fat, information about the hamburgers remained scarce. This lack of transparency made it difficult for consumers and health experts to accurately assess the health risks associated with these menu items. The absence of detailed nutritional documentation raised concerns about McDonald's commitment to providing clear and honest information. As public awareness of dietary health increased, the company's limited disclosure became a focal point in debates over fast food accountability. McDonald's has faced notable legal challenges over the nutritional content of its menu, most prominently the Pellman vs. McDonald's Corporation case. Initially dismissed in 2003, the case was partially reinstated in 2005 by the U.S. Court of Appeals, reflecting ongoing public concern about the health risks associated with fast food. These legal proceedings brought attention to the responsibility of corporations to provide transparent and accurate information about their products. The outcome underscored the growing expectation for companies like McDonald's to adhere to health guidelines and be accountable for the impact of their offerings on consumers. Such cases have played a significant role in shaping industry standards and corporate practices regarding food safety and nutrition. Public reaction to McDonald's health claims in the early 2000s was marked by widespread mistrust and concern. Media outlets extensively covered the discrepancies in trans fat content across different countries, highlighting how McDonald's French fries contained significantly more trans fat in the United States compared to Denmark and Hungary. These revelations fueled criticism and prompted consumers to question the company's commitment to healthier food options. The coverage also brought attention to legal actions, such as the Pellman vs. McDonald's Corporation case, which underscored the broader issue of transparency in the fast food industry. Overall, the intense scrutiny from both the public and the media played a crucial role in holding McDonald's accountable for its nutritional promises. Nutritional transparency remains a critical issue for consumers seeking to make informed choices about their food. Accurate health information allows individuals to understand what they are eating and how it may affect their well-being. When companies fail to disclose or misrepresent the nutritional content of their products, it undermines public trust and can have serious health implications. Ongoing concerns about transparency highlight the need for clear labeling and honest communication from food providers. Ensuring that consumers have access to reliable nutritional data is essential for promoting healthier lifestyles and safeguarding public health. In summary, McDonald's history reveals a pattern of broken promises regarding the nutritional quality of its menu items, particularly in relation to trans fats. Despite public commitments to healthier options, significant discrepancies in trans fat levels persisted across different countries, raising questions about transparency, accountability, and most importantly, health. Legal challenges and public scrutiny forced the company to address these concerns, but the damage to consumer trust and his healthy eating habits was already done. This episode not only shaped perceptions of McDonald's, but also influenced broader health policies and expectations for the fast food industry. The legacy of these controversies continues to inform debates about corporate responsibility and the importance of honest communication with the public.